Question 1,300. What fictional place would you most like to visit?
The moon.
Moon is not fictional. It is not a good answer. It's a terrible answer.
I never specified what moon.
You said
I just
the
said
moon.
the moon. Yeah.
Question.
Go on.
Okay, can it be a fictionalized version of a real place?
Yes.
Okay, I've got my answer.
Go on.
Barsoom.
Where's Barsoom? I don't actually have a
Mars.
idea whether.
It's the Martian name for Mars in John Carter.
Got you. The Rage says Jeff's cut his hair. The Greyman says Narnia. Chad says Australia. Spooky says Australia. Sammy says fuck you all.
Well, I mean, I'd be fine with Narnia if it wasn't so Jesus-y.
Hey, look, man, if they're allowed to say Australia, I'm allowed to say the moon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the moon exists. We can see it. Australia, no one has ever seen.
Well, how do we know that we're not seeing a reflection of mirrors? You know?
You're just seeing a reflection off the dome.
Exactly, man.
Well,
the Earth is flat.
I was going to say is my answer then that an Earth that's shaped like a globe.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, fucking hell.
We all know that rocks are atheists and the moon is flat. I mean, the Earth is flat, not the moon.
Well, the moon is flat. It's
Yes, Titan. I did say Barsoom.
Does hell count then?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll go visit hell. I need to go talk to my dad anyway.
Fair enough.
Which version of hell?
3.4.
I'll go with Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
Fair enough. The Rage says the Three Rivers. Brainbug says Middle Earth. Bad Temper Badger says, I don't know what the question is, but I agree with Sammy Jenkins, which was fuck you all.
Hey, Badger. Disney is canon. I want you to deal with that.
The Grey Man says, the books are Jesus-y, but Narnia is a magical place of wonder.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Question: If Narnia was Jesus-y, then why did all the Christians want to ban it?
Because they're idiots.
Because you've got super fundamentalist ones that can't deal with the magic, even though it's a giant Jesus allegory.
Okay.
Jenny.
Yes.
What do you mean yes? What's your answer to the question?
Oh, a second, I gotta read it. Well, duh. Stargate Command.
Catnip. See, I was tempted to go like that.
I would rather we put in the entire universe of my favorite video game, which is Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh.
Which all of the worlds are based off of Disney movies.
So question: would that mean you could?
Disney is canon?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So would you be able to visit the Star Wars universe from Kingdom Hearts?
As it is currently, no.
Yeah.
I am going by canonically. There has not been any game that is Kingdom Hearts that has had a Star Wars.
Yeah, see, Kingdom
Planet.
Hearts is smart enough to be like, all right, we ain't touching this shit.
They might in the next couple of years because when Disney bought Star Wars, they had already just about finished production of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
They didn't have time to put it in there. So maybe with the next mainline game, we might see maybe characters from there, kind of like we did with Final Fantasy, where we've seen characters but not necessarily places.
Right.
So they might do something like that. Or they might just leave it alone.
Also, I think a bad-tempered badger would like to visit the Disneyland on Coruscant.
He doesn't seem very happy. Chad says, I would want to visit...
Badger a stroke.
The Marvel Cinematic... I feel so badly if he is having a stroke. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is provided I would play with the Infinite Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet?
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
There we go.
Gauntlet.
I can read, honest.
See, I was going to say something very similar to that. I'm going to say Earth 616.
Yeah.
My answer.
What the hell is
Nice.
Earth 616?
That is the main Marvel universe.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Never Again says, I'd like to just go back 22 years and start again. That's not really fictional. Sammy
I
says...
feel like that's an attempt to murder me when I was a baby, and I don't think that's a good idea.
Never Again will allow that answer if you go and murder Quentin when he was a baby.
I was about to say, at that point, you could murder either one of us, Quentin.
Yes.
Wait, you're only 22?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'll be 23 in February.
I'll
Are
be
you
23 in
serious?
January. Hey.
Wow.
But my second answer probably would have been Astro City.
So
Fair
if
enough.
I had to pick a serious answer, I would go with probably, and this is gonna be some weeb type shit, but I would want to be in Food Wars, which is Shokugeki no Soma. It's an anime where they have extreme cooking battles, and I would love to be in that.
I would go with the Yggdrasil in Hyperion.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You just answered a question without us having to badger you to death.
Because I had an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
If I got an answer, I tend to give it.
See, like Valhalla would be my second choice, but
Okay, are we talking Valhalla as in the Assassin's Creed universe Valhalla, or like
no,
Gods
as
of
in
War?
the proper one, as in the Norse mythology, where you just drink, fight, and fuck all day, and then
Hey, look,
and
man,
and how the hell did Christianity get better when that was the potential afterlife?
look, Godless, I love you and all, man, but it's gonna take more than some alcohol to get us to get funky.
Right. Sammy says Teletubby Land.
I bet it wouldn't.
I beg to differ.
Well, I don't know. If I've got like a hockey mask, a machete, I'd take a trip to Teletubby Land.
Okay, I've never understood the Teletubbies. I don't hate them, but I feel like somebody had some really good acid. It was just like, let's make a kids show.
No. I think you need to look into it. They are... I mean, you don't need to look into it. If you want to understand them, you've got to look into it. They are explicitly designed for her.
The only show I hated as a kid was The Wiggles. I fucking hated that show, and I wish it never happened.
I think the Teletubbies were
I'm gonna fight.
specifically designed to piss off the religious right.
No. It's designed for how babies see themselves. And how
Wait,
they,
what
and,
the
and,
fuck? Are you kidding? Are you
No.
being serious?
I'm being very serious. It's designed for how babies see themselves, and the levels of each one is a different level of progression with how they can communicate with the world.
But they're all dumb as hell.
Have you met a
Exactly.
baby?
I've met some pretty smart babies, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean, I'd like to think that mine is smart, but she also runs face first in the walls. So, I mean...
I do that, and I'm 22!
Well, you're a special case scenario.
That is true. I am very special.
Yeah, but you do it for money.
I do. If you guys want to see me smash into a wall like a semi-truck on a tin can, my OnlyFans is dropping soon. Sorry, bad joke.
That's disturbing. Never Again says, Sammy, the only Teletubby Land I glimpsed seemed quite fucked up. Bad Tempered Badger says, also Blade Runner, because it's a dystopian like today, but the tech is mostly analog. God says, I would visit the nice part of London.
That's a good answer.
Ricardo
That is a good
Oliveira had a definitely valid answer in my opinion.
Go on.
He said, "Is the Great America a valid answer?"
Yep.
Let's make America great again. You.
Fair enough. Never Again says Quentin is not my child. Was that a,
Yes,
was that a
I am.
possibility? Yes, you are.
We're going to Maury Povich's show.
Dad, is that you?
Wait, I knew Catnip was my long lost sister.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Dave's critical questions, bringing families together since 2020.
Yeah, we're like driving them apart since forever.
It's like Monopoly. You don't want to play.
See, how about is the world still lives in a valid answer?
I'm not really sure if the world still lives in is sane. In fact, I imagine it's a bit like Mr. Softy's world.
Okay, wait. What is Mr. Softy's world?
It's an advert where Mr. Softy, who is soft mints, walks along and his world is so soft and rearranged and made out of cushions and marshmallows and...
That sounds terrible.
Look up the Mr. Softy advert.
I will check it out.
The soft mints.
Oh,
I like what Badger said in the chat.
I like
The Teletubbies is very easy to understand. It's a combination of cocaine and crayons.
There we go. Yeah, that's about right.
Why don't you understand it then?
I don't understand.
He doesn't have enough cocaine and crayons.
The reason I don't mean I don't understand the concept of the show. I don't understand is why there's so much hatred or so much love for the show. Because when I was watching my niece, she was about like 6 months old, and my best friend was just like, "Hey, if you want her to just space out for a bit, put on the Teletubbies." And so I'm like, "All right, you know what? Let's test this theory out." I watched like 2 episodes, and I'm like, "This is not a show. This is a hardcore drug trip that I didn't know I was taking."
Did it space you out?
Here's the problem. You kids, everything about kids' TV is unbelievably repetitive and drives adults nuts.
Oh, dude, I don't know who decided Caillou was a kid show, but I won't let my kids watch that shit. Caillou was an asshole.
So here's what we need to do, right? We need to put on the Teletubbies, mute it, and then play Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes!
That would
I'm
work.
down.
Badger says, Stool is very silly. His world is a planet the shape of a Swedish bosom where all the trees grow pot noodles. And Ricardo says, who the fuck allowed Quentin near a 6-month-old toddler? He is ginger.
So, yeah, no, like, it didn't space me out, and I noticed that my niece wasn't even paying attention to the show. So I'm pretty sure my niece at 6 months was just like, this is boring.
See, Dave, here's the thing. He thinks Teletubbies is psychedelic. Has he seen the Magic Roundabout?
What the fuck is the Magic Roundabout?
Oh, you have to get stoned and watch the Magic Roundabout.
You've got to get high as a fucking kite and watch the Magic Roundabout.
All right, Godless, let me ask you this. Is it like getting high and watching the CGI Scooby-Doo movie?
I think it's more of a trip. It's more of a trip than that. I mean, it's a bit dated because it's like from the 70s or whatever, but it's like...
Fucking send me a link. I gotta check this out.
It is fucking like psychedelic as fuck.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm down.
Right.
Go
on.
You know what is like crazy acid psychedelic as fuck? Old vintage cartoons.
Like Betty Boop?
Yeah, talking like 1930s like Betty Boop.
Yeah, I find it disturbing quite how quickly a lot of them get racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 1930s America. I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't, it wasn't racist.
Dude, one show that I was surprised that was on the air for so long was the Animaniacs. That show was fucked up.
It's back 2 days
but
ago.
It was great.
They
I know. I'm
new
not
season.
watching the reboot.
Yeah.
What?
I
They're
don't.
zany to the max.
Yeah, but what I heard was it was really hey, look how politically correct we are the entire time. And I'm like, all right, well, that's cool and all, but don't shove it down my throat. And I'm just like, yeah. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the first episode.
Jeff, did you have an answer?
I said it, Earth 616.
You did? My bad.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
And Dave answered too. I'm proud of him.
I know.
How about I got no idea. Or it could be a completely scientifically accurate dinosaur Adventureland.
That's pure fiction.
Yeah.
So
you said it's a fictional place.
So does the flood encounter portion have guardrails?
Yes.
Next question.
Oh dear, that was dark. I could see where that was going. That's dark.
Yeah. Oof.
Well, it's perfectly safe. It's an interactive exhibit.
Sammy screams, my answer is the bridge of the Starship Enterprise E. Sammy, you can't do that. You are existing now, forever, in Teletubbyland. You started it.
You are definitely Teletubby hell. Welcome.
Yes. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.